Hello, 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 hello. We are just getting things set up to play the game. I just have to copy some details down from a previous one. Nope, copied. And then post them into this live video.
Yeah, can you help me?
What?
Trying to put this in this.
Do you want to put that in that?
Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
Alright. Let's see. Playlist. Live. Boom. There we go. Cool. I often wonder if setting your title and recording date even matter. I feel like it doesn't. But you know, it very well could. It very well could matter. So, I guess it is what it is, right? Once it saves, then we'll get moving. We'll get moving and grooving. I've done a lot since everybody has watched the last time. I've done quite a bit of work, as a matter of fact. And I wasn't trying to just play specifically off screen. I say off screen. I mean, like, specifically, like, where I wasn't showing you guys, but I also I just wasn't really feeling like streaming, I guess, so I didn't. Sometimes, especially in Satisfactory, I play these games because I want to, not because people want me to. And I have a good time doing it. And I do not plan on ever ruining that for myself. So, every now and then I'll run into a situation like that. But anyways, okay, so what we got? Oh, crap. I almost died. We just unlocked petroleum power, which is good, because now we got 4 hooked up to this. We really could probably get 5, which we might actually do 5. I don't know. I got to figure out how I'm going to do it. I really didn't set the manifold up very great for this. I was trying to see how much I could do with this overclocked, and it looks like I can get 5 or 6 total on it. But that's plenty of power for us right now. We just broke 2,000 power, I do believe. 2,200 to be exact. Yes, 2,200 production power. And this is important because that is coal and petroleum. And as long as I do not mess with those production lines, they will stay that way. They will not get messed up, and they will stay 100% that way, which is good. But now, I think, just to keep ourselves safe, we need to make a battery bank. And I think I want to put it back at the main hub. This thing needs to be cleaned up really bad, but we kind of need what it's making right now. It's in terrible shape, everything around here. I just have a bunch of little lines, like, making random things. This is all old. It needs to be gone. I'm not going to clean that up right now. This is specifically only making motors right now, because we don't have a motor factory. This is Satyrs, and we don't have a Satyr factory. But we did finish a rotor factory. We'll look at that real quick, since you all have not seen since I made the rotor factory. So, here we go. I will show you the rotor factory. It is not boxed in yet, but there is the behemoth rotor factory. It only makes 40 rotors a minute too, which is the sad part about it. All of that makes 40 rotors a minute. It's offline right now. Oh, yeah. I need to plug it back in. We can plug it back in. And I need to. As a matter of fact, like, I really need to because I don't have any rotor production. I've used them all for my satyrs. So I do believe we just do this. Boom. And that should power everything online. Yes. We need to set up a good power switch grid here to take care of this. But basically what we have is we're using the steel or the iron alloy, the alternate recipe, which makes 75 ingots a minute. We have 6 furnaces doing that, and it only takes 1 pure iron node and a normal copper node to make like 400 and I don't know, 400 and something ingots a minute. So we have 20, I want to say 28, it might be 26 constructors making rods, and then they come up here to 28 constructors making, or no, we have 24 constructors making rods, and then we have 26 constructors making screws. And then that comes over here to 10 assemblers, which are making rotors. It is a huge power sink, but 40 rotors a minute is pretty nice. It could be way more efficient with other alternate recipes, especially with like the cast screws. Cast screws are awesome, but I didn't get that recipe, so maybe I will later on. But right now I didn't. It just makes it to where you have to make more constructors, really. So you have these bigger factories. It's quite a bit of things I did here. I did this in about 2 hours. Last night I woke up and couldn't sleep, so this is something I needed to get done, was rotors, because I was making rotors up in the base like I was doing that other stuff. I also need to optimize the coal. If I plan on even optimizing it, I might want to use this coal over here for something else, for steel production maybe, because we don't really have a ton of steel production right now. I wish we did, but I've used let's see, on the map, if you're familiar with the map, there's an area down here with a ton of iron, and then there's an area down here with a ton of coal, and I've actually belted up one of those pure coal nodes up there, and I make... we're going to go to that factory because you all haven't seen that either. I actually added on to that factory. That factory is pretty much done. It just needs to be boxed in. And I made this like belt highway to get here. It looks like dog right now, but it'll look better later on. Like some of this stuff's hovering. I need to put beams into the ground, like clip them into the ground and stuff. But it's this brings modular steel frames, steel pipes, encased iron beams, and regular beams, and quick wire as well. This tube is really slow, but I should probably put like boosters on it maybe. But I like looking around like when I'm doing this stuff, so it doesn't really bother me too much. But yeah, it's kind of a far way away. It took me a while to build this. And here's the factory. The modular. This is a mess too. I was just getting it piped up onto that. But well, I'll show you what I added. So we got the encased, the concrete encased steel beams right here. Just making 2 constructors worth, so we're making 10 a minute. Nothing crazy. We don't really need a ton of them. Regular steel beam production and pipe production, which I think we're actually gonna do. We should probably do overflow splitters right here. I wonder, like, so where this one comes right here, I wonder if we do an overflow splitter on both of these belts and then pipe it up into there, or belt it up into there, right? That could be really good. That could be really good. Let's do that real quick, because that's going to send a lot more our way, because we don't need as many... Oh, we need rotors. La, 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 la. Anyways, we'll do that later. But we do need more beams. I think we're going to steal beams out of here. Yeah, we're pretty low on beams. Not that we don't have enough beams in the base, but I would like, you can always have more beams. Tier 3 belts. I feel like I'm on tier 3 belts for a while, usually, in playthroughs. Alright, I'm going to jump back into my pipe, and then we will go back to the base, and we're going to start on our power bank. I think the power bank is going to be the most useful thing to build for right now. Possibly. There's a lot of cool terrain that we can play around with out here, too. Now that we're in the spot where we've pretty much unlocked all the cool architecture from the awesome shop, still need to get the paints and the symbols and stuff, but we got all the cool architecture, so we can always go back and paint later. There's quick wire. And we can pretty some of this stuff up, obviously. It looks like crap right now, but don't really have much of a choice. And like I said, I need this production right now because all of the power stuff that we're doing coming up in tier 4 and 5, we need motors. We need lots of motors. Almost every building takes motors. We could get Mark IV conveyor belts, but we really don't need them right now because we don't even have, which would be in... Yeah, we don't unlock the next miner until later. So, I mean, that would be cool to put like a giant spaghetti belt or something like that, I guess. You could do that, but other than that, it's pretty useless. So, let's go down there and get some rotors real quick. We're out of rotors. We'll pick up some rotors, and then we're going to go and start building our power bank. We need a power bank. Which, speaking of that, power storage, encased steel beams, modular steel frames, and wire. Stuff we have plenty of, which is good. Very good, very good. Boom, 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 boom. See, like, that was empty before. Just in that short amount of time, we got 270. Pretty good production on that building. Or that, whatever you want to call it. That monstrosity. There is leftover screws on that too, by the way, that I'm not doing anything with. I probably should like box them up or use them somewhere else, but there wasn't enough to where I could do a whole nother rotor because I didn't have enough pipes. And I really didn't want to get into doing that. And it would have been an odd number of rotors. It would have been like 44 rotors a minute. Like, wasn't really interested in that. Throw these leaves away. Throw these screws away. We won't need those. And then we're going to need some encased steel beams and some modular frames. Let's see. Where are those? Up here. In our fake storage. This is our fake storage right now. We didn't have a whole lot of ideas, or I didn't have a whole lot of ideas of what to do with some of this stuff, so it just went into fake storage. So we're going to grab that. What else can we throw away in here? There's got to be garbage in here somewhere. Nope. No garbage. Okay. Because we're going to need more steel frames, too. Oh, we could throw some more rotors at this, probably. No, we don't need to. Oh, we could have just tell rotors from that. I'm dumb. Alright. And Where do we want to build our power bank? I'm thinking like right here. I'm thinking we take a foundation straight down. Like so. Let's go like 3 down. And then build into it. Oh, you know what? Actually, yeah, this will be fine. This will be fine. I like this. I like this idea. 10, and then come back up. This is going to be like our, kind of our blueprint. 3. So it'll look something like that. And let's put some walls in, so we don't fall on accident. We don't want to fall on accident, brothers. We're gonna... I realize that we're gonna have to pretty a lot of this stuff up. It's not gonna look the best right now. Right now, it's not gonna look the best, but that's okay. We need more plates. We're about to run out of plates. Bloop. And is that full? Man, we really need more storage slots. I need to get on the MAM and start doing some stuff. I got a bunch of stuff I need to get done in the MAM. Alright. Floors. So I'm thinking we do something like that, and then we can set these ramps like this. Come back down this way, do the ramps over here. It reminds me of like some Starship Troopers type stuff. I like it. I like the way it's looking. We could do panel windows. We'd have to go get some of the silicone. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. We got some. We got some put up over here. I think it's right here. As a matter of fact, it is. Oop. All right. Yeah, let's do a layer of windows down here. I think the windows would give it a good aesthetic. I do 2 layers of windows. Should we do 2 layers of windows or no? Probably not. Probably just do like the normal stuff now. The only thing I don't like about this is, yeah, it's not going to matter anyways, actually, now that I think about it. So we put that there, and then we go... I know it's going to stick out on the side that we can't see. So when we're on the ground, we'll be able to see it. But I think once the actual whole building's done, I don't think it's going to matter. But it could. It could very well matter where we need to go back in and redo all that with the triangles. But we'll see. Oh my gosh, I almost ran over the edge. Alright. That would have sucked. It wouldn't have been horrible. We wouldn't have died, but... because I have a jetpack right now. But we could have died. Concrete. Concrete. We need concrete. Is anybody else playing right now? Or working on a playthrough right now? I know it's Black Friday. A lot of people are probably out shopping. Or looking to shop. Let's get rid of these cables. I don't see myself other than those pipes. That way we can grab some more plates and stuff. I know I got a couple buddies that's started this back. We're going to do a community server pretty soon. But I really wanted to just do my own play first. just so I can get the hang of the game again, because it's been a minute. Like, I swear, if you take, like, a day break from this game, you forget everything. I mean, you don't forget everything, but you forget a lot. It's like, you might as well just start a new save, which is what I usually do. When I decide that I'm, like, done playing a save, I might as well just delete it, because I'm never going to go back to it, because I have no idea where I left off. I have a save right now that I tried to load, not too long ago. And as soon as I loaded it up, I lost power, and I was just like, okay. And I just left. I left the save because I have no idea what is even going on. All right. How can we do this to where they look cool? Oh, there's the bank. So we do this. Does that line the bank up? Yeah. I want to be able to see the actual power bars. Yeah. Nice. And then I think I'm going to run. I wonder if the small concrete pillar will look okay. Invalid placement. That's not good. We could run it like that, though. And then do that. And then this. Uh-oh. I think we're on to something. I like it when a plan starts coming together like this. Actually, we'll run it like that. And then we'll run... We need that to go down. Sometimes it's hard to get the snaps that you need. There we go. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah. That looks good. And then we can run all of our power outlets like this. And then hook all these together. I want to say that this is probably going to be enough for right now for a backup power supply. So we're probably just going to run this one strip and then set the power room up. And then as we increase our power supply, we'll just add more banks in here. Because it looks like we'll be able to add... We could put one right here, and then we could put one right up against the window if we wanted to. Or we really could just set one in the next square because we would still have room to walk in between them if we wanted to. Oh, that one's already done. Oh, that would actually look cool, though. The power tower in the middle. What do y'all think? I think that looks good, right? That looks good. No. I just want the power line. Yeah, that looks good, dude. I like that. And then we can just run this to there for right now. And then I think that'll start powering all these batteries up. Yeah, it is. Not that one. Okay, there it goes. Yep. Yep. So I guess we just gotta wait for these to charge. And then put a switch on it. Or we should probably put a switch on it and then shut it off after they're charged. But yeah, that looks, I feel like that looks pretty good. And then we can make, what do y'all think? Put the power room right here? Maybe? I'm just gonna give myself some room to grow here. Run a single panel window. And then we can run power switch. And then actually we need to do this. That'll be alright. I don't care that red thing's sticking to the roof. It looks cool. Alright. Then we'll do power. Right there. And then we need to take the power line from the big one. So we'll go from, take that one off. And then run that to this. Yes. Yeah, we're doing things. And then we'll run that to this. And then run this to that. Name. Back up. Oh, wait. Cap lock's low. Back up station 1. And we're good. Backup station 1 is complete. Nice. Why do we not have our quartz? Oh, I know where it is. Let's go get it. That's something we're gonna have to do eventually, is make a quartz factory, because we have the line piped out. We went down in that cave with all the quartz nodes and the SAM node and did that. There should be a box over here. Yep, there is. There's a bunch of useful stuff in there. Alright. Now we'll go back up there. We'll put the final touches on that, and then that'll be done. And there's our little power station right there. Looks cool. Now I have like a vision to where basically I don't know, it's hard to explain. I know this looks stupid right now being all up in the air, but all this will be filled in. Like there'll be stuff everywhere. Because we're gonna have trains going through here, like subway type deals. Carrying all kinds of different things. I like trains a lot. Alright. Configure the sign. Set text here. Trying to. Oh, here it is. Backup power. Select colors. We're going to go with yellow. And we'll leave the background that. And then we're going to change the icon. Do we have a lightning bolt or something? Oh, that'll work. Done. Oh, beautiful. Why is that upside down? Alright, well, the good thing is we copied the thing, so all we have to do is put it that way, I guess. There we go. Can we get that to where that's in the middle? Yeah. There it goes. Nice. There's the backup power. Maybe run some lights down here? Should we do that? Also, I have a ceiling lights right now. Oh, we won't worry about the lights yet. Yo, what's up, Jack Cough? How you doing? Jack Cough. That is a good name. Very good name. Jack Cough. Got him. You indeed did get me, sir. You indeed did. I was gotten. Alright, let's see. I feel like that looks good. I feel like that looks like a pack of Energizer batteries. They're so ugly. How long until this is fully charged here? They're 11%. So they need an hour. Hopefully that means that they... What is their output, by the way? I don't know. That's a Duracell? Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Not Energizer. You're right. You're right. You got me again. Got me again. That's all I use is Duracell too, really. I use Energizer batteries in my Oculus controllers because that's all I have right now. But usually I do buy Duracell stuff for electronics that I care about. The stuff that I don't care about, I'll get like batteries from my Harbor Freight and throw stuff in it. Oh, hello. How are you, sir? Would you like to be taken? I think you would. Don't mind if I do. Yum yum. So this is the most ugly thing I've ever built in my life. Do not look at it. Do not look at it. But our power grid is stable now. That is the main thing. At 2,200 megawatts. Is this Arc? Do you know Jenna Trolls? Tolls? Jenna Tolls? This is not art, and I do not know Jenna Tolls. Gosh, man, you done got me again. I'm too easy. I'm too easy. Alright, that's done. Let's move away from that. We need to build a... Yeah, I know your brother. I know your brother. I need to get... I need to do satyr production, really. So we're at this dilemma now where we've made these little modular factories that we've popped up here to make satyrs. So we can have motors, because we need motors to do things in tier 4 and 5. And it is a pain in the buns to have to keep stocking those up. So it would be good to make production for those. But the dilemma that I have is I only have so much coal down this way. Let's go down here and look. Let's look. There's 4 nodes down here, and I do believe they're all just normal nodes. Yeah, I know hen as well. I'm gonna be so careful reading what you write now. You've done got me too many times. 1, 2, 3. I believe there's only 4. I don't know what the deal with this temporary thing is. Does anybody know anything about that? Because this temporary thing does not seem like that is legit. Because I only have 4 nodes down here. And it says I've claimed this temporary purity node. So there's 4 normal nodes, right? That was 4 normal? Let me double check. And the reason why we're checking so much is because we need steel production for the satyrs. Normal, 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 normal. Okay. So they're all normal. I can't even pronounce it. Colin. Oh my gosh. Yes, I can. I can pronounce that. Yeah. Let's see. All right, so I think the plan is let us build Frankenstein build some more fuel generators. And we'll completely take 2 whole coal nodes out of the equation. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it, Mr. Jack. Go. Don't be reading that. Go. My son's over here reading this now.
Oh, what's wrong?
I said no. No, Scott. Alright, let's see. We need to get a oil extractor here. And then, don't read it. Yeah, I know. That's what I told him. And then we're going to overclock it to 120, 200% to where it makes 120 crude oil a minute. And then that should get us to where we can get 6. But we're not going to put 6. We're going to put... Yes, we're going to put 6, but we're going to have one halfway clock. That way it doesn't destroy our thing. And then we need 2 refineries to do this. To do this stuff. I'm trying to think of where I want to put all these. Because they are kind of a pain in the butt. I probably shouldn't have put that like that. I probably should run this backwards. That way it fits better. Like, yeah. The game knew exactly what I wanted to do. So I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to do a refinery here. I actually just put the refineries right next to it. Yeah. This will save on space as well, because this is kind of this. I say this is kind of temporary, but it's not. This is going to be like this for a long time. Like, I'm not going to change this. There's just no point in changing it for a long time. So we make sure these are overclocked to 120. And then we can run the lines into it. We'll do this. And put a junction there. And then pipe these into the refineries. And that'll give us 60 on each one of these. And then we'll do... What? Yes. Then we'll do this. And we need to push this one all the way over here. Oh, wait, hang on. Before we do that, we need another one. Another pole. So we don't have poles running everywhere. And then we need to hook this up to a pole that has space. That one has space. Let's do this. We're doing all this for the coal. Similar to Limp Bizkit, but there is no nookie involved. We did it all for the coal. Alright. This will take care of... That is... I know, I shouldn't even care about what this looks like. I should not even care what this looks like. I just need to get this done. This will take care of the rubber produced from this, which eventually, we're going to refine. But not yet. It will get sunk into there. Now, we need to put refineries down. I don't know if we have enough resource or fuel power generators. Do we have enough resources for all of them? No, we don't. We're going to have to go get resources here shortly. 1. These are going to be hard to fit in here, boys. 2. And 3, maybe? In all honesty, if that stinks. All right, let's go get the stuff. Let's just go get the stuff. We'll get it done. I was gonna say we could build 4, and then that would replace the coal plant for sure. But we don't want to only replace the coal plant. We want that to be running with a bonus, so we take advantage of them power slugs. If we take advantage of the power slugs, then we can effectively replace that coal plant and have bonus power on top of it. We need copper sheets. That's what we need. This ugly copper factory that we have over here. Let's get some copper sheets. And boom. All right, and then we also need, what else did we need? We needed other things as well. We need concrete encased beams and also rubber, which we don't have any means to get rubber, so we have to buy it. But it is only 1 ticket to buy it, so when in Rome, you buy rubbers. What do you got to say, Ada?
For investing into our internal closed economy, your contributions provide aid to many good fix-it causes.
All right, that's good. I'm glad that it provides aid. Oh, we can put that slug away too, by the way. Boop. All right, so we got our rubber. Now we need concrete beams, which we have up here. Here's our concrete beams. Boom. And boop. And we will now run back to there. We're doing all this so we can delete an entire coal plant. Well, we aren't going to delete it. We're just going to disconnect it for right now. And then do a steel factory. And then we have to find another copper node. Which I think there's one kind of close to there. Unless I'm wrong. And I could obviously be wrong as well. But we will see. We will see. Alright. Now, if I take, just for an experiment, if I take this, and let's just say I put it at 80. And then this one at 80 as well. Because I don't want to run it to where I'm trying to be 100% efficient, because then they will run out of fuel constantly. And we do not want that to happen. We do not want that to happen. We need to turn that mode off. There we go. And then if we do this... Oh, there we go. Put that there, that there, that one there. We should be able to pipe all these up. Oh, wrong way. Oh, there we go. And then we can run a power cable over here. And go boom, boop. We'll put one at the end just in case we need it. Now it's gonna look dumb. It already looked dumb. What am I talking about? Alright. So, we'll see. Is this producing? No. Why? Did I not set it? Oh, I didn't set them to make fuel yet. I am dumb. I am dumb. Oh, the production rate's only 40 a minute. 40 fuel. So I need to overclock this to get 60. There we go. Okay, now that should work. Now how much are these going to want? This is the question that needs to be answered. How many do these want? It is making fuel. The line is filling up. The line is filling up. It wants 16 a minute. Okay, it's going to take a minute for that to actually... See how it's turning on and off constantly? It's going to take a minute for it to where it won't turn off. I'm assuming. There it goes. Now it's good. All right. Now we got to do 3 more of these coal or petroleum powered generators. Where can we put it? Right there. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Oh my gosh. I don't have enough quick wire. You gotta be kidding me. Once we get to dimensional depots, this will not be an issue. Luckily, there's quick wire at the main base, so we don't have that far to go. Our power station looks good, doesn't it? It just looks good. I like it. I like it a lot. I'll probably do some more decorating off stream on it. I don't want to spend the whole stream just decorating the power station. Alright, now there should be a ton of quick wire right here. Yes, there is. There sure is. And all of this is for motors. Well, satyrs. And then motors. The end goal is motors. Ooh. Calm down. Calm down. We don't want to die. Alright. And the reason why I'm comfortable with having this so ugly is because I'm never going to be over here after this. This will be it. I will never be over here again. Hopefully. That's what we're banking on anyways. We're banking on not being here. Ever again. Banking on not being here ever again. And then we go boom. Boom. And a boom. Then we need to add our power. And we are currently sinking all of the residual rubber from this. But that is not a long-term solution. It is quite the short-term solution. But the sink will eat it. So we'll let the sink eat it while we can. But all of these running. We started out with 2200 power. Why is this not running actually? This has... Am I gonna have to put a pipe pump there? I wonder if I'm getting backflow. I wonder if that's the issue. We'll do that. I wonder if that'll help out at all. Yeah, it's helping. Okay. That helped that out. That one's running. So I wonder if we put a pump here. If that will take care of that issue. Why is there nothing coming out of this? Hello? Hello? Why is there nothing coming out of this? There should be more fuel than this. Huh. Alright, well, let's see. So nothing's making it to that. That's not filling up either. Is this overclocked? Yes, that thing is pumping. Alright, let's remove this. And then we'll put it back here. I feel like sometimes pipes just glitch, and there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, it's like not. What is going on? Why is it? Is this thing? That thing's full. What is going on here? Why is this pipe not filling up? This pipe's full over here too. Huh. I wonder. Alright, so we do need to turn this one down to 80. I wonder if that is going to help. We need to turn them all down to 80 so they're doing 200 power. It's starting to get stuff up there. Alright, let's do this. Let's buffer that pipe with that one. Still not getting anything there. That one's not... What is going on? It is like this thing is just not working. Trying to get some up there. I think it's running downhill, maybe. Alright. This might be excessive, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Okay, that's working. That is not, still. It's working a little bit. It's working a little bit. We're getting a little bit of flow. But not nearly enough. That is full. That pipe is full. This pipe is getting full. That one is not very full. This one is also not very full. I think it's because of how long these pipes are. And they're all going uphill. Not enough. I guess we're just going to get rid of that. We don't need that. Or this. Or this. Or this. Will that help it out? Yeah, that helps it out a lot. Okay. Okay, I think we're not stable now. Why are we not stable now? It's because this pump is sucking the life out of it. All right. Oh my goodness, pipes are so finicky, man. All right, let's put a valve on it and see if that helps. Yeah. Okay, so the valve is helping. And then I think this will help. Yeah, this is full now. Okay. So now it looks like we're stable. I wonder how much power we got now. 3,200. Nice. And we're only going to get rid of 600 power. So we'll be at 2,600. Not too bad. Not too bad. We will not come back here for a while. Because we're only using 2,000 at max. That's at max. And a lot of these machines need to go away. So I'd say at least 500 power of machines need to go away in favor of more ergonomical and energy efficient designs. All right, let's see. What do we need? What do we need? Let's make a list. Let's make a list. We're going to do some foundries. So we need some more modular frames. Let's get some more modular frames. We have our miners already up there, so we don't need more miners. And bloop. I guess that's all the modular frames. We shouldn't need to build 10 foundries. All right. And then we also need to find a source of iron. All right, we knew that one. Is there another one over here, though? No, there's not. Is there another copper over here? We got that one. We know about that one. And pure iron. Ah, goodness. We're going to have to go back into the back of the map over here and find us some copper. We definitely need some copper, and it would be nice if we could find some iron. But all of this coal right here, which is 240 coal, will be coming to a different location now. I do believe there's some spiders over here. Let's see. Iron? There's a bunch of iron right there. Alright, it looks like that's where we're going. I do believe there's a copper over that way too. So, I have an idea. We're gonna go and take our base this way. Because we gotta build a big rotor or satyr factory anyway, so we're gonna need more area. This looks like a good area. Let's blow these things up, so I don't have to mess with these. I hate them. Oh. I also have really bad aim. Shit. Shit a brick. What do you... Get out of here, hog boy. Alright. Let's try this again. Shit. Shit. Alright, we're just gonna get hit a bunch, I guess. Ain't much you can do about that. We'll take that slug, though. We like a good power slug. We're about dead. We're about dead. It's okay. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. No, we can't go that way anymore. We're in the ground. We're in the ground. That's not good. This might be big enough. Probably need to get some more health up before we go too crazy here. Give me some of these berry seeds. There's some up here too. Can we go 10 that way? That hitting something? No, we're hitting stuff. Oh, we need concrete and steel plates. All right, let's. This is good because we can go stock up and then continue on our mission. Boom. We should probably get that hard drive from there eventually too. Maybe when we get some more health up. Boom, 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 boom. We need to put some special items up. I like the fruits and stuff. Probably don't need all these motors on us. And we just need a bunch of concrete and a bunch of plates. There's a bunch of concrete. Now we need a bunch of plates. Good. Good to go. Oh. It is pretty satisfying to look at that. It is a very big build comparatively to some of my builds. Because this steel production facility here is not going to be nearly as big. Oh, shit. I forgot about the poop. Let's blow these up so I don't accidentally kill myself. Yeah. Terraforming. Oh. What am I doing here? There we go. Nope. A zoop, a zoop, a zoop. There is spiders over here, so I do have to watch out. Unless they've changed that. They might have changed that. I don't see these iron nodes anywhere. Are they further? Man, these are kind of far away. There's a limestone node around here too. Alright, let's see. Ah, right there. Okay. So we need to go up a little bit. Easy enough. Easy enough. Nice. We are here. Hello. Hello, friend. Bye, friend. Alright. What are these? Normal? Normal? Normal. Cool. Alright, is there a copper node near here? Oh, there's one back there. Wow. Okay. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, from this, we'll get 120. Let's lay out a smelter, or a foundry, and see what we need for steel. We need 45 a minute. If we... What does it look like if we overclock it? If we overclock it to 150, that's 67. 90. That looks way better, doesn't it? That looks way better. 90 with 2 power shards. So we would need 2 of these. Two of these nodes is what we'll need. So we'll make our miners real quick. We need 4 of these to make 2 Mark II miners. Alright, and then we can get rid of this. Yeah, we'll just get rid of that. Alright. Gotta clear the ore path. Alright. And then we can do 2 Mark II miners right here. Alright, then we're gonna put a... Oh my goodness. Alright, there we go. A merger here. And then do a conveyor with a merger here. And then we can pipe that straight into there. I keep saying pipe. We can belt that into there. All right. And with Mark 3s, they can carry 270. These are only going to be producing 240. And then we're going to run this. Uh-oh. There we go. Like so. And then connect our power to there. We won't have to come back this way for a while. So, well, as long as we do it properly, we won't have to come back this way for a while. So let's just make sure we do it properly. I love having a jetpack in case I do stuff like that. I'm constantly falling off of everything. Alright, where's that copper node? Because we are going to need that too. It's up there. Okay. We'll have to grab that as well on our way out. Alright, we want this to be straight. And then bring this down. Like that. And then like this. Oh my goodness. I wanted it in the corner. Oh well. Oh well. Now, I do believe that copper node is right here, right? Yes, it is. It's right there. All right. So we can build a ramp right here. Probably 3 high. Probably 4 high. Oh, there's a boy right there. There's a little angry man. Let's see if he likes my explosives. He does not. He is running. Get back here. Get back here. Get back here. Face your fears. Alright, he's dead. He's dead. We don't have to worry about him anymore. Alright. Throw that away. Then mine this. We're gonna have to make 2 more miners to put one right here. There's also a limestone node there, but I really don't care about it at this point in time. Maybe later on I will, but right now I don't. I'm more interested in the copper, because that's what's going to help us get our satyrs. Alright, we're done with this. And this is a normal? Yes. So that's 120 copper production. Not a constructor, an assembler is what I need to look at. Yeah. Alright. 40 per minute. And that makes 30 per minute. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Let's not worry about it too much just yet. Let's just get it over there. Let's just get it over yonder. Unfortunately, we will be coming through that hill. Oh, not like that, though. Alright. And then, and then, how do we want to do this? All right, let's do it like this. Then we'll run this down the middle. And this can scoot to the middle. And then this can scoot right there. And then we can turn it back to straight and then run it straight down. Like that. Perfect. Oh my gosh. I don't know what it is about when you select straight, it not making the belt straight. Alright. You gotta just use default and then eyeball it, I guess. I know a lot of people don't like doing belt highways like this, but I do not mind it at the beginning of playthroughs. Because they become pretty useful later when you need to start transporting a ton of stuff and you got those nice upgraded belts. Alright, now we go to straight and then we start doing curves. And very tedious bringing all this down here. I don't know why I just did that, but I did. You'll have that on these big jobs. You will have that. I thought I got rid of all the fart rocks. I guess not. All right. Still moving it. Still moving the belt. Moving and grooving. This is honestly like the biggest problem with streaming this game is like this is the most boring part is getting resources to where you need them. I'm sorry that it's so boring, guys. I really am. It's boring for me too. Like I just want to get it there. I'm trying to. It does give me time to think. Like what do I want to accomplish with this? But also, at the same time, it's really aggravating when you've done this 40. I haven't done it 40 times, I'm not gonna lie. I've done it probably 3 times now. Like literally ran belts from this area to this area because I like building in this area better than I like building in this area. And I want this like big mega factory at the end, right? Big mega crazy factory. I'm not gonna like give myself an unrealistic goal, but I've always wanted to have everything made pretty much in the same spot. like all the resources in the map to the same location. And we're here. Before we knew it. Happened before we even knew it. Alright, now we'll run this on the outside so we can get some power here. We just need a little bit of power. Just a little bit. And then we will have to get our coal belts over here, but they are not as nearly as significantly far away as the rest of this stuff. So it will make it severely easier. What is that hooked up to? Oh, that's the coal thing. That is also the coal thing. Alright. Just for simplicity's sake. Boom. Alright. Now all that stuff, we should have resources coming on belts now. So, that will be good. That will be good. Let's go get some more resources because we used a ton right there. We used an absolute metric butt ton of resources. We have plenty of rotors. We do not even need to look at rotors. Don't even need to look at them. We have so many. But we need wire, we need beams. We need smart or reinforced iron plates. Been a while since I needed those, but we will need them. Luckily, I have a whole bin of them. Whoa. Where's the beams? Right here. There's beams. Tons of beams. And I think we'll drop off some rotors here because it looks like this thing could use a rotor or two. We don't need as many as we have. And we need wire. We need wire. It's a bad thing about having everything so spread out like this. And there's our wire. We are good. We're good to go. How's our power grid looking? Is our batteries charged up yet? Yes, they are. Nice. Nice. We are just going to take this entire coal plant over here on the left offline. It only makes 600 power, and I feel like the resources, the coal, is more useful for other things. We'll use the crude oil to power our endeavors for the time being. I wonder if there's any beams over here still. Is there still beams? There's no beams. There's nothing here. Okay. We need to delete those eventually. Alright. Boom. Now, how much... we gotta get rid of some of this stuff. Did we drop a box? We didn't drop a box. So, it's... And somewhere in my person here is iron ore. I guess not. Did it just disappear? I guess so. Alright. So these two make... I want to say they make 120 a minute. Well, they make 60 a minute. Is this a Mark 1 miner? Oh, it is. What the freak? Oh my goodness. Alright, so these all have to be upgraded. Let's do that. We'll just get rid of all this. They all have to be upgraded. Alright. We need... Not the ma'am. We need an equipment workshop. So we can make some miners. 1, 2. No, we should have 2 in a box somewhere. I don't see a box though. It's like just not giving me my stuff now. 3, 4. Alright. Now we can put our Mark II miners down. That looked dumb. There is a... Yeah, that's going to there. Okay. This is all old production lines that I've ripped apart. Alright. So there is a Mark II there. We'll just put that back like that. Alright. And then... Then we're gonna go boop. And merge. Merge that into that. And then we will start bringing our coal this way. Let's power those up though. We do need to power these up. Alright, so now we have coal coming in. Oh, what the heck? Where did you come from? Get wrecked. Alright, anyways. Back to what we were. Oh, berries. We'll take some barrel nuts. Thank you. Thank you a lot. Oh, hang on. Let's see. Wow. We got a lot of likes. Anyways, let's go to... Alright. We have a 240 belt of iron ore, a 120 belt of copper, and a 120 of coal. We need to make a foundry floor. And in the foundry floor, let's see. If we're making steel ingots at 45 for each one, rather. So that's 90. That's 135, I think. If my math checks out. Let's look at the calculator. I don't know how to use a calculator in the game. So, sorry about that. But let's do it. 240, 45, it's 5. So we could get 5 of these. But we need 45 coal as well. Not good. No bueno. Because we only have 120 coal. Not good. And not good at all. Not good at all. Or wait, no, hang on. We have 240 coal. Yeah, we have 240 coal. We're good, we're good, we're good. Alright, so we could run 5. 5 foundries. So the way I want to do this is like this. Because this is going to be a multi-floor operation. That'll be my center. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then run them like that. And then it slightly more than 5 is what it is. It's like 5.3. So I'm not even going to balance these. I'm just going to run them straight in. Because they'll never turn off anyway, so. Well, they shouldn't. Rather. I'm going to take a drink of this Monster real quick. Num, 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 num. And then we will start our belting process. Do we want it up or do we want it all down? The question. Let's run them up. Let's do them all up. That way we have plenty of floor space. So 1, 2. We're going 1 up on this one, and then the next one we're gonna go 4 up. 1, 2, 3. Or we could go 3. 3's fine, right? Yeah, 3 is fine. 1, 2, 3. Right? Yeah, 3's fine. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we do Shamat Splitter. Just kidding. Merger. Oh, no, I do need to do Smart Splitter. Or not Smart Splitter, I need to do Splitter. A Splitter right here. I'm being dumb. And then the only difference is this one will be facing the other way. 2. Oh, I actually messed this up. I messed it up, brothers. One, 2. 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then this dude also needs to be erased as well. And we'll do 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3. This guy also needs to be erased. I don't know why I did what I did there. But, no harm, no foul. Then we'll just simply... Oh. Messed that up again. 1. There we go. Then we'll simply do a belt. 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 And then we need to add the splitters up to the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we'll do belt. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. So then we'll do that down here. Like that. And then this down here like this. And that'll feed everything for steel ingots. I actually want to copy this. Copy settings. Control V. Control V. All right. And then that'll give us a total of, let's do math. Let's do math again. In the calculator, 45 times 5 equals 225. All right, 225. And we need, in the production chain here, oh, constructors. This is the next step for this stuff. Steel pipe. So we need 30 a minute. So every 2 of these, so these 2 and these 2 could make 3. So there could be 6 steel pipes coming at a time, which would be 120 steel pipes. We have 120 steel pipes, and in our assembler, we will need 15. Okay. The problem's going to be the wire, actually. More than likely, it's going to be the wire. Let's see. I'm going to make 30 wire a minute with 15 copper ingots and a calculator. We're getting 120. So 120 ore divided by 15 equals 8. We can do 8 of those. Or wait. Son of a gun. We've done skipped another step. Smelter. Let's check out our smelter. Copper. 30. So before those. But oh no, I was on the right track. I was on the right track. All right. So at 120 divided by 15 equals 8. So we can have 8 of these going at 30 a minute. So 8 times 30 is 240. 240 divided by 40 equals 6. So we can run 6 of these machines at a time, which would be pretty close. We can just have our overflow go out. That sounds good to me. Close enough for the people that we roll with. All right. I like it. I like it a lot. And we're having... Oh, we can belt all these together, as a matter of fact. As a matter of fact, we can belt all of these together. And then we're going to put mergers going this way, because we want this to go up this side of the building. Three, 4. All right, so that is all the raw resource for that taken care of. Let's build a power room real quick. This is a good practice to get into when you play Satisfactory, making power rooms for your factories, because you will inevitably need to shut the power off at some point. Some point in time. Which one looks the best? I don't like that one. That one looks cool. We don't have any silica. Why don't we have any silica? We're just gonna make some real quick. No big deal. We aren't going back to the base. I have quartz right here, and all I need to do is make a crafting bench. And we can make silica right here. We'll just make like 40 of that, and then go do, I think we might need more than 40 actually. We'll make 50. And then we'll do our building, our power room. Might be like, hey, why are you making a power room when you don't even have the building done yet? Well, this is a piece of infrastructure that you really want to have in, and if you want to tuck your wires and stuff like I do, it makes a lot of sense to do it this way than coming back and trying to do it later, because you are inevitably not going to do it later. I promise you won't do it later, because I never do it later. I never do it later. It's always, oh my goodness, why did I do that? Oh. Perfect, perfect. So this will be our power room. And then we're going to pull the main into here. We're going to use, let's see. Let's think about what we can use here. We can use a pillar to pull it in. We can use a metal beam. Metal beam seems pretty cool. Make like a buzz bar, maybe? Maybe do like a little buzz bar. Sound cool. Alright, so we're gonna do this. And then I think we do a beam connector here. And then we do a metal beam. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we don't do that. This does not want to work the way that I want it to work. Ugh. There we go. Alright, that looks pretty good. And then we can do on our power, we can do wall outlets. Let's do a double wall outlet right here. Did that come on the other side? Oh, it did. Nice. And then we can do one right here as well. I don't know what we would use that one for. But now we take this, boom. We've unpowered everything that way. Run it into this. Run this. Oh, okay, yeah, we can run this down here. And then let's run another double wall outlet here. And then run that to there. Now we can get rid of all these power lines. Here, and just for the time being, connect that to there, and then that powers all of that. And then we're gonna have our main, obviously, right here to control that. Right? Well, it would need to be right here, probably. And then we get rid of this. And then go to this. And then take this to that. All right. Why did it drop in power? Okay. Main bus. So that's the main bus. And then we're going to put the yeah. This will be the foundry bus. The foundry bus. And then this would be copper bus. Nice. All right. So then we can run blah 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 walls. Start running all our walls real quick. While we're tucking all this power stuff. Alright, don't worry your little head. We're going to get rid of these. We're getting rid of all of these. There we go. Alright, and then we're going to go and make. We need to put some stairs here. That's fine. Probably should have put them closer to the wall. That'll work. This is going to be our power supply bridge. I know it doesn't look like much now, but it will eventually. We don't need it to be open on that side. We are going to leave it open on this side for the time being while I connect everything and do everything. But we're basically going to do this. Where's it? There we go. I gotta get this to flip. Flip for me. Flip, you jerk. I need you to flip. I mean, we need to do that too, but... Yeah, we need to do that too. But we also need it to flip the other way. There we go. There we go. So basically, if you're picking up when I'm laying down yet, what I'm doing is all the power in the plant is going to be separated. And this might just be an aesthetic thing that I like to do, but I really do like to do this. This is one of my favorite parts of the game, is doing this little aesthetic touches like this. Not what I wanted to do. No, okay. We can get that done. It's hard to get these things to do exactly what you want them to do. There we go. So I got three main buses right now that I'm gonna be working with. And this is going to be the rails that carry all the power down to the room. I'm going to go... I need to get more cables. I'm out of cables. So let's go get more cables. And then I'm going to buy the triangle wall blueprints, because I do not have them yet. And I want them for the power room. I think they'll look cool. And we need more silica, because I want to make that glass. It's going to be a pretty cool build, I think, boys. I think. And at... What did we say we were doing? 5 or 6 of those, depending. It will have 20 to 30. Oh, I was getting cables. 20 to 30 satyrs being produced at a time, which is very nice. Very nice indeed. I probably won't need that many cables. We are running somewhat low on beams, but we'll be alright for right now. And we want to buy those blueprints. And we need to put up that in the berries. And we'll put that up, because we don't want that. Let's see. Coupons. Do I have some in here? Oh, I do. Give me those. I need those. Architecture walls. Is it the inverted that I need? Well, I probably should just get both, huh? And the tilted wall. I'll get all of them.
Walls are one of humanity's greatest inventions. They definitely stand above floors.
Ada's dumb. She dumb. Alright, anyways. Ada be tripping, bruh. She be tripping. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, the good thing about this being next to my rotor plant is that I need the rotors for, whatchamacallit? The motors. Rotors for the motors. Foundations. Alright, let's see. We want the half wall, right? Inverted. That's not it. That's also not it. That's what I wanted to do. And then do the tilted wall. We'll have to do this. And then fly up here. And then do this. Oh, yeah. That looks good. I like that. I like it a lot. Now we need to make a pole down here, don't we? I wonder if we just do that. Probably not right there, though. Maybe... What the heck? There we go. That looks good. And then we'll go... We need power outlets. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. And then we can go boom, 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 boom. And then we'll figure that out in a second. All right. We have done that part. Now we need an access staircase to get to the next floor. How do we want to do that? Where do we want to put that? Probably right here. We're just going to put ramps down first, and then we'll change the ramps to regular stairs. Let's go 4 high. I think we need 4. Oh, could we got away with 3? Yeah, we can get away with 3. Let's do that. I don't know how far this goes. I know I want the power room to be separate. And honestly, I want the roof to slant down here. It needs to slant down 3 squares. So if we do the tilted wall 4 meter? Oh, it's not doing what I want it to do. I want you to go down. Let's see if I can make you go down right here. I can. All right. And then a door right here. Uh-oh. I thought this might be an issue. Oh, that worked. And then we just need one more of those. Nice. Yeah, it looks pretty good. We'll do some more stuff, but I feel like that looks pretty good for right now. This is not the roof either. Unfortunately, it's gonna be larger than this. Oh, my zoop is off. I need to zoop. Uh-oh. There we go. For right now, we don't want to cover that up. Where? There. Alright. And then we have... Yeah, we're just going to leave that open for right now because I don't know exactly what that's going to lead to, but it will lead to something. All right. We'll leave the roof off of that. Let's finish this floor. All right. Perfect. So that's the second floor done. And then this can come out this way. Perfect. Now we need to feed the iron into there. We also need to belt the copper this way. I want the copper to come around here. And then how many constructors did we need? We got 120. All right. Math time again. 15. Oh, wait, hang on. Let's do a sign. Let's make a sign. I don't have quartz crystal. Oh my god, I put it up. Alright, we got 120 coming in. We need to go into furnaces first. I do know that. Can we fit furnaces here? Smelt this first. I mean, not really. But we can fit them here. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's all we need is 4. Yeah, that's all we need is 4. And that's 120 a minute. All right, so that takes care of the backside. Now let's do the front. We want them to come the other way now. So first blue. Merger. All right, so we got that. That is done, right? They're all set on copper, right? Okay, so that's done. Now, how many constructors do we need? We need 15. We have 120, so we're gonna need 8 constructors. How do we want to do this? One, 2, 3, 4, and then one, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think we might like that. Oh shit. I messed up. There we go. All right. Then we need to belt these all together. Yeah, I think I actually want... Trying to think of how I want to do this here. Do I want to go and they want to feed it from this side, then run the belt around this? No, because I want this belt coming out this way. So I have to have it come through this side. Okay. Yeah, I can live with that. Okay. Oh, let's go put these belts on. Okay. I was making sure I had that right. For some reason in my head, I started doing more math. I need to not do that. Two, three. All right. Then we'll. There's that. All right. So that's all taken care of. Now we're making our wire. We're smelting our copper. We're making our wire. Oh, we got to do the middle. We have to do the middle as well. All right. Now that's done. Perfect. Perfect. Oh, we have to get our coal in here too. I forgot about this. All right. So our coal's right here. We obviously don't want to run it right through the front like that. We could do that. Let's do that. I have an idea. And it may or may not work. let's go put our conveyor floor hole in. I think that's it. This will be, if I get this on the first try. Oh my gosh. How did I even do it? I don't think that's right, though. That's probably not right. Yeah. I have to move it back just a hair. We got the area right. It's right there. Let's move it back 2. Then try it. Yeah, that's it. Alright, cool. Now we'll run to the bottom. It's all kinds of ugly under here. Where's the hole at? Oh, it's all the way up here. I don't know if we'll be able to reach it. We might be able to. What do you want, bub? Alright, that's gonna work. That's gonna work. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. Let's see. We have coal. Yes. Alright. Good, good, good. Now let's pipe up the copper. Yeah, we'll do it like this. And then we're gonna do a lift. And then run this way. Oh my goodness. There we go. And then we can run this all the way down here. And then into that. And now we have copper. We got copper going there now. Nice, 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 nice. Alright. Let's bring these up online. And how I'm gonna do that is I'm going to run how do I want to run all of the electric to where it doesn't look stupid? Well, I know how I'm gonna run it. I'll be back in 1 second. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Sorry about that. I had to take care of a couple little issues. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. There we go. Let's get all our power outlets in. Two, three. We need to put one down there too for that. Perfect, perfect, perfect. What up, Frisky? I see you in there. How you doing, brother? You ain't Black Friday shopping today? Mm. And then we'll have to run this back this way. Like that. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Sandra and Tasha and them are out shopping. I'm just playing some Satisfactory. Oh, speak of the devil. Here she is. Hello? Oh, it's on my headphones. Hello? Hey. No, wow. Alright. Love you back. Alright, I'll look. Oh, I'm playing my game, but I'll look, okay, and I'll text you. Yeah, I'm busy. Oh, whatever. Love you. But yeah, they're out shopping right now. Um, I gotta look something up real quick. Unfortunately. And see if saying that we ordered something. All right, there we go. Yeah, I would much rather be home gaming, dude. I don't want anything to do with Black Friday stuff. This game is probably really boring to you though. You're used to like Fortnite and stuff, COD. This is more of a management game. All right. So that is connected to the electric. Oh, this needs to be connected too. Oh no. All right, whatever. Let's connect this one on this one. Yeah, that looks better. And then we need to connect that there. Oh, this is the worst part of the game is, I mean, it's not the worst part. to be honest. I like this part. I ain't even gonna lie. I like this part. This part usually gets me all excited. I like the management part, making stuff look nice and clean. As clean as it can be. I mean, it could look better than this. But we're doing a simple clean type. Oh my goodness. I swear. And boom, boom, boom. Alright, so those are all good. This does need to be connected on the same bus. So this needs to be... Let's do all this real quick too. While we're at it. I really like these tilted roofs. I don't know why, but I do. It's kind of my jam right now. Alright. So then we'll do this to here. This will be on the high bus. And then this will be on the mid bus. But we need to do it like where it doesn't look stupid. Alright, then this needs to connect to the mid bus as well. Not as well. As well. And then this can come down here. Which one is the furthest? The foundry. Alright. So this is the copper bus. Then we'll take that off, do this. There we go. Perfect. I'll turn this on. This should actually power the factory on. At least that part. Yeah, it is. Now we'll run the iron or the smelter bus down this way. There it goes. Now all these are running on their own little grids. I really dislike this bush right here in the middle of my stuff. Yeah, it's looking good. We're gonna let these fill up. All right. Where are we off to now? We need to turn the ingots into steel pipes. So, to do so, we need more constructors. How many do we need? We need 30 steel ingots a minute. We're making... Alright, math time. Calculator. We need 30 for each one. But we're making... How many are we making? Dang it. We're making 5. 5 worth of 45. So, 5 with 45. 5 times 45 equals 225 divided by 30 equals 7.5. So we need 7.5 constructors. Okay, easy enough. So we need 8 constructors. And then we'll underclock the first one. To 50%. And then that's going to be a regular one. So we'll copy the settings for that one. And we need 8 of these bad boys. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's all 8. Control B, Control B, Control B, Control B, Control B. All right. That's all 8. And then we need, how many were we doing a minute? Oh gosh. We're limited by our copper. So we have 40 times 8 on the copper. Or wait. Maybe we don't have 40 times 8. Alright. I had to make a calculator on my side screen here. Let's look at how many... I forget how much wire is coming out of these things. We got 30 a minute, and we got 8. So at 30 times 8, it's 240 a minute. And in our assemblers, we will need... Oh, that's not an assembler. In our assemblers, we will need... For Sators, we will need 40 a minute. So... 240 divided by 40 equals 6. So we need 6 assemblers. Alright, our roof's completely built right here, right? Yep. Alright. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Alright. There's 6. 6 assemblers. And these are all gonna make satyrs. Oh, let's copy those settings. At 100%. So now we just gotta belt all this stuff up. And then do splitters because we're lazy. And we are not load balancing. We are just filling the line. Because we actually... Well, this is going to be pretty much exactly what it needs, but... So this is exactly what this needs, but... I don't feel like doing it. We're not load balancing. So get over it. Get over it. Alright, so we got that coming up. And then we're going to have to bring this out. What kind of manifold do we want to use here? And also, since our copper wire is coming up on this side, how do we want to do this? Let's just have it come through right there for right now. Because I'm not 100% sure what we're going to do with that. Yeah, that's fine. That is completely fine. We're going to do the same balancing thing, or the same manifold that we did on the last one. So we will do this deal. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And then we'll start splitting. Alright, now that's done. Now we gotta do this. Alright, how many is this? This is 8. What is 8 times 15? Why is my calculator not on? There it is. 8 times 15, 120. Okay. Alright, now we'll connect them all. Connect all the dots here. There's that. Then we can run this. There we go. That's our production line. And then we just need to belt all these up. And decide where we're gonna put it. The crate that's gonna hold everything. I guess we could put it right here. Alright. Well, we'll do that then. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we'll just take it straight through the floor right there. And then merge. And this is going to give us 30 satyrs a minute. All this for 30 satyrs a minute. We're out of iron plates. Oh my gosh. We gotta go get some supplies. We probably could have broke down a bunch of that stuff back there, but that's okay. We'll just go get more supplies. We will just go get more supplies. How are we looking on power, by the way? Because I've turned that online. Oh, we're great. We're great. We're still doing good. Still doing good. Alright, we got 3 of those. Let's grab our quartz while we're here. And we need more concrete. How many plates did we grab? We only grabbed 2 stacks of plates. Yeah, let's grab more plates too. While we're at it. And then do we have beams? We're almost out of beams as well. There's a lot of beams that we use there. Probably a lot more still yet to use. This is all tier 2 and tier 3 stuff, but once you get to the higher level belts and stuff, which we don't need at all. Until you get Mark 4 miners, you don't really need them. I don't feel like you do. Unless you just want really, really fast belts, I guess. I mean, they're already too fast for what they're doing. But but I do use tier 3 on everything. Alright, now we can get back to what we were doing. And then we'll connect this, take this down to here. And then put us a little box at the end of it. We don't have rods. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. We don't have any rods. I'll tell you what, though. I know a place where there's a bunch of rods. Oh, maybe not. Maybe there's a bunch right here. There is. We just steal them from the rotor factory. The rotor factory. Just stick through the back of the building. No, just through the front. That's fine. Smart splitter. Okay, it doesn't want to snap. Never wants to snap. Right output. Overflow. Alright. So this is all done. We just gotta box this in. Let's get our walls done real quick. Now we can do this. All right. Then I think we'll take the glass walls up another level here. Like that. And maybe another one like that. And like that. And then this will all just be blank wall. And then this will also just all be blank wall. I think I fucked that up, didn't I? I did. Five. Maybe we could do glass walls here too. Like that. Just add a little bit of flavor. All right, let's get a roof going. All right, and what I want to do with the roof? What do I want to do with the roof? I could do these. That's good. I want this on the other side. I think the only way for me to get it over there is to do that, though. It is. And then I want to do that side like that as well. And also this side. I don't think the other side will get seen like this, so I'm not really that worried about it. What in the heck? No! Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Alright. Oops. Sorry about that, brothers. Oh, that needs to go there. I'm done. Alright. Just put a wall right there. And then up here in the corners, I'll do these. That is not what I want. That is not what I want either. How can I do this? For it to look good. Is there a triangle foundation? There's not. So I don't understand the point of... Oh, I guess I could just put a floor underneath of it. Yeah, and then I could put like a statue here. That'd be cool. So then I need to do the same thing here. Okay, why is that like that? What did I do to make that like that? It's snapped in the middle. That's also snapped in the middle. I don't get it. Did I pick a different triangle? No, I did not. I don't... Well, that one works there. I don't understand why that works there and then not there, though. Whatever, I guess. And then I guess this will have to be a triangle, yeah. And this will be a triangle. And then, yeah. What's that look like from the ground? Doesn't look very good. I can't see the top of it yet. Oh yeah, it looks pretty good. We need to finish this part right here in the front. All right. All right, we're getting it covered up now. Oh, yeah. Well, that kind of sucks. I want to be able to see that wall. I think this is a decent trade right here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that looks good. I like the way that looks. Oh, we're gonna have trouble getting up there now. We're gonna have to go through the inside. The way it was meant to be. Alright, let's fill her in. tilted wall. Think we went too far? Oh no. Just enough. Oh, kinda. How much? We got supplies left. Okay. I was just making sure we still had supplies. All right. Oh, we're not completely sealed up. Which we're not gonna be. We might get like some conveyor hole things for back here. Maybe. There we go. There she is. Oh, we gotta hook up the power up top. Power. There we go. production. All right, operational. Production's operational now. Now we just have to get this same one. We don't have many cables left, unfortunately. We gotta get this down this way. And then we need to get on top of these machines here. There we go. There we go. We should have satyrs coming out. We do. There they are. Should be 30 a minute. And then when they come down... Oh, we didn't finish this wall. When they come down this way... Or this wall. What the heck? God bless. I didn't do any of this. Well, anyways, when the satyrs come down this way... Once they overflow out of that box, they will get sunk into there. Let's finish these walls. This side will not be seen, so I'm not too worried about it, but... I don't know it's there. And I still want to come back and do lights before I'm call it completely done. Thought about painting too, but I don't know if we're gonna do any painting or not. Perfect. Now our building's put together. This is our satyr cave. Let's go get some stuff for lights. We need more cables and stuff too. See what it looks like from a distance. Oh yeah, that looks good. What do y'all think? I think that looks pretty good. What are you doing? There's more cables. Then we need some quartz and stuff. guess it's all down there. Okay. I'm gonna have to make some. That window looks stupid, that H window over there. All right. Production. Let's put a light panel in here. Is that in organization? Yes, it is. Okay. Then we're gonna go. Where is the? Why are they so big? All right. I forgot these have to connect on a line like this. I guess we'll put one more over here. Oh yeah, that's cool. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. Boom. What happened? Why is everything not running? Oh, what happened? Okay, something happened to where we lost power. Yeah, it was that we cut a lawn somewhere. Didn't mean to, but we did. Well, I guess let's take a look at it. It looks good, doesn't it? Get out of here, Bean. Well, the copper's finally coming back. Yeah, there comes the iron. All right. Looks like we're gonna get back in business. But anyways, there's that. Satyrs are done. And the building, I feel like the building looks good. It's a cool little satyr building. Maybe we need to build or make a sign out here. How do you spell satyr? S-A-T-O-R. That's what I thought. Okay. Power room. Aha. There we go. Oh, wait. Dang it. That was the wrong one. There we go. Power room. The main bus. We got this foundry bus, the copper bus, and the production bus. I wonder how much power this thing actually uses, though. Guess we'll never know. Because we ain't gonna run out of power. So we're making 30 a minute. Until we cut the power lines that feed everything. They're not all full because we have to wait for them to creep back full again. That sucks. Alright. But that's okay. We can put guardrails up right here. Nice. And then we'll put some out here too. Just in front of it. There we go. The Seder production facility is finished. Well, I think I'm going to call it there for today. I'll probably do some work on this in a little bit, but I did not sleep very good last night. And I think I want to catch a nap. So if you like the content, make sure you subscribe or follow. And if you have suggestions or comments or want to criticize me on my builds, just leave a comment and I'll get to it and I'll address it. But anyways, thanks, and I'll catch you in the next one.